Hello internet allies, it's me again. So, how do I start this video? How do I start this video? So this video may seem a little bit random, like and stuff like that, but the reason I'm making this video is because one of my friends kind of suggested an idea for me to make like a video blog about how to take selfies. So yeah, it might seem really random, but like but yeah, I just wanted to kind of show a more fun side to me and everything as well, and I thought that this would be a good way to do that. So for this, I've kind of made a list of like just basically do's and don'ts for like selfies basically, which may apply to like a lot of like photography situations. So yes, I should really get started. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to focus now on what to do when taking selfies. Right then, yeah. And again, these kind of apply in any photography situation, I guess. So I think the first thing to do is to make them unique or interesting, or both really, ideally. So unique and interesting. Well, I'd like to think like I kind of have a bit of a unique style with my hair and stuff like that. And I think it's the same when taking like pictures of myself as well. Like, by the way, I'm recording on my mum's camera today because I usually record on my phone, which also kind of doubles up as a camera. But like this, but like, you know, I can't really take selfies on my mum's camera, so and my mum doesn't have a selfie kind of phone either. So for instance, right, so what I do when even just the face you pull when you take selfies. I'm on selfie mode, aren't I? So what I do, this might sound really weird, but like I kind of make a really kooky like wink face, like I'll show you. It's kind of hard when I'm recording things because like, you know, it's kind of a bit distracting and stuff like that. Like so I usually go like this. Right, second tip for what to do for taking selfies, and it's also good to kind of take selfies on memorable occasions, you know. Okay, I have this tradition where like whenever I go see a film at the cinema, I usually like try to take a selfie next to like a film poster of that film. So for, like, you know, well, if it's a film I've enjoyed, like, you know, I don't really tend to do it for like films I don't enjoy, but yeah, that's kind of my little kind of tradition and everything. Also, make sure you have like the correct sort of lighting. You really want to make sure it's not like too bright, like so. Well, I don't want to say it's too bright in here actually, but actually, why did I switch this on in the first place? And you know, you don't really want it to be like too dark either. So all lights back on. I'd also make sure that it's like sort of appropriate to take selfies as well, because there were like some situations, especially when you're working where it might not be the most appropriate time in the world. I mean, unless you're a photographer. One example I can think of for like an inappropriate time to take a selfie is like a couple of weeks ago I had to go on a first aid training course for like my part-time job, and you know, it'd be kind of weird like if like, you know, if I was actually performing first aid, like performing real life first aid in a real life situation. Obviously it's no laughing matter if people actually do genuinely need CPR, like that's just showing you what not to do, you know. Like, well, shouldn't really take selfies in that kind of situation ever. Yeah, so my fifth and final tip for things to do is to make sure you're happy with like selfies that you plan to maybe upload onto a social media site, because once they're up there, then they're up for like you know, whoever can view them to see basically. So just be careful with that, okay? Right, now it's time to move on to what not to do. My first tip on what not to do is to sort of be that person that has to post like about 5+ selfies a day on any social media basically. Yay! This is selfie number 72 of the day. Yay! You know, I don't want to sound mean about any of my friends, any of the people I do follow on social media, or like any of my Facebook friends or whatever, but like, I suppose, you know, if people are posting that many selfies a day, I just tend to just lose interest really. Still continuing from the social media theme, like, please don't be someone that kind of posts selfies, you know, just for attention or because they're bored. Basically, my point is just don't post like selfies just for the sake of it. So for, you know, just for attention or nothing to do in my room, so best take a selfie. This isn't really just to do with social media, but like I wouldn't say spend too much time on selfies. It's alright to take like, you know, 2 or 3 pictures of selfies of like the same thing, but like you know, if it's like about 20 selfies of like the same thing, then you're probably spending a bit too much time on it, and you know, probably a bit of a perfectionist as well. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a perfectionist. Yeah, if you're going to be a perfectionist, please like be a perfectionist about something that's probably a bit more important than like selfies and uploading them onto social media. My 4th point is don't desperately try to fit too much into one selfie because like yeah, because you see all the cuddly toys I've got on my bed, I've got even more behind me. So if I tried to fit all them in, this is really uncomfortable, by the way. Yeah, again, it's really uncomfortable and it's really impractical as well. Also, speaking of like trying not to fit too much into selfies, like, you know, be good to decide whether like you want to take a selfie like with the front camera of your phone or a mirror selfie. I mean, with mirror selfies you can fit more things in them, so you know, if you wanted to kind of try and fit more in a selfie, then maybe a mirror selfie might be the best thing to do, or want to fit more people in. However, this brings me on to my last point of what not to do. So these are selfie sticks, and what these do, they let you fit a lot more in a selfie than you would than you'd originally get by just holding it like with your hand, basically, if that makes sense. Holding it with your arm outstretched like that. Yeah, my nan bought me this, strangely enough, and yeah, and I think these, like, at first I thought these were kind of pointless until I actually got one, and you know, it's been kind of cool, like, to kind of use this on like some occasions, sort of thing, such as like, you know, going out for a meal with my family or whatever. But I will say this, just well, these do look kind of cool, but like, yeah, just don't use them as a weapon or anything like that. Not only does this damage the victim, but it also may damage your camera as well. So yeah, that's it for my how to selfie video. I'm sure this was informative and helpful in some way, I guess, but you know, obviously this is just a fun video, you know, like, yeah, life lesson from this. I really do not know what the life lesson or the moral of the story here is. Like, you know, just enjoy taking pictures if you have like a kind of camera that can take selfies. I promise I'll have better videos soon, but yes, in the meantime, please stay tuned. You know, if you want to check out some of my other videos, kind of click on my YouTube channel, click subscribe, whatever. Yes, and I shall, yeah, just look forward to more videos from me soon. Hopefully they'll be a bit better than this one. Okay, bye bye!